Na, ich gehe online, er geht off. Ich gehe offline, er geht online. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. So. Ich hoffe, man hat das vorher nicht gehört. Ich mache offline den Stream, dann geht er online. Ich mache online, der geht offline. Naja. Machen wir weiter. 20% haben wir. Fortschritt. Ah, ja, wir waren hier stehen geblieben. Gehen wir zum Auto.
To Scotland Yard, please.
Hätten wir vorher mit dem geredet? Nein. So, also sind wir in London, Scotland. Hallöchen.
Like all hunters, Hastings has always been fascinating.
Waffen.
Jap has invested a great deal in his career. Jap is an investigator greatly respected by his peers. Alice Asher was murdered in Andover, the ABC killer's first murder. London. I really like this city. Once Chap's interview room. Many Chap's interview. Jap appears to be snowed under. Jap appears to already be overloaded with work. My news is not going to improve matters. Bonjour, Chief Inspector. I am afraid we have some bad news. I have just received another letter signed ABC. The next crime will be on the 25th in Bexhill-on-Sea.
Are you completely sure it's from the same person?
I have compared the two letters. There is no doubt about it.
I suppose you think he's going to carry out his threats.
I fear so.
Good God, Poirot. Bexhill is very busy at this time of year, and we have no idea who the next victim will be.
A, B, C.
I suspect that the name of the second victim will start with B.
What on earth makes you think such a thing?
I thought about it when I saw the name Asher clearly written over the shop door of the unfortunate woman who was murdered in Andover last month. When I received a letter mentioning Bexhill, I deduced that the victim, like the town, might have been chosen by alphabetical order.
So, it's an alphabet fiend. I'm going to have a list drawn up of all the people whose name starts with B. I hope there aren't too many of them.
Bien, we should leave you to work, Chief Inspector.
You have a few days to prepare yourself.
Thank you for coming, my friends.
Poirot?
Chief Inspector Jap, your call does not bode well.
Indeed, we have just found the body of a young woman on the beach in Bexhill. An ABC was placed on the body.
We'll be there as soon as possible.
Bexhill is a delightful town. It would be nice to come back and visit.
I do not entirely agree. Walking on the beach damages my shoes, and it hurts my knee.
So the years have not spared you, my friend. It's the same for all of us.
That is exactly what I said to myself when I saw you back from your travels.
Poirot!
Do not be offended, Hastings. I can see Jack waiting for us. And from his face, I would say that things are not looking good. Bexhill seems to be a pleasant little town. Bexhill is a pretty little seaside resort with elegant architecture, although personally I prefer more modern buildings.
Passt ja gar nicht zu dem letzten Ort irgendwie. Also der Ort.
How do you do, gentlemen?
Chief Inspector?
I fear your admirer has struck again, Poirot. We haven't yet identified the victim, but it's a young woman, 20 to 25 years old. Death occurred last night between 11:30 and 1 o'clock, and we found an ABC guide on the body.
Was she pretty?
Come on, Poirot, that's rather out of place. It has no bearing on the murder.
Are you certain? For women it is often the most important thing. It often decides their destiny.
The body hasn't been moved. You can see for yourself.
Has the press been informed?
Not yet, but I'm planning to. I haven't yet informed them about the presence of the ABC guide in Andover.
Nobody has reported a young woman missing?
Not for the moment.
No witnesses, I imagine?
Indeed. We've asked everybody who may have met a young woman fitting her description last night to come and see us, but I have little hope of gaining any.
It's early days, Chief Inspector, and the news may not have...
I hope you're right.
This hut is locked. A braided silk belt. It may have belonged to the victim. These marks have been left by a rope or a braided cloth. She was a great beauty. Strange that chap didn't notice it. This key is too small to be one for a house. Without a doubt, it is for a padlock.
I'll take it on. Diesmal B.
The guide is open at the page for the Bexhill train times. The young woman wasn't wearing shoes or a coat and was not carrying a bag. That's strange. Either the murderer stole her belongings or she put them somewhere safe. Maybe ease. Apart from the marks on her neck, there are no signs of the struggle. She didn't manage to hit her assailant. Let us now try and get our brain cells to work. The poor child must have been strangled with his braided belt. Unfortunately, in view of the fabric, it is... Let us now try and get our brain cells to work.
Welche gemeinsamen Punkte gibt es zwischen dem Mordfall in Andover und dem in Braxton? Verwicht von Andover und Wechsel vom selben Täter begangen.
The medical officer should confirm that the victim was strangled with her own belt.
That's what I thought. She shows the usual signs of strangulation.
With a little luck, we'll find prints this time.
You are too optimistic, Hastings. Our killer is far too meticulous for that.
Also, wir haben die Schlüssel, ich glaube, das ist nicht dafür. Wir können uns die anderen... 9, 8 ist Lock, 7. Hier ist auch 9. Lol. Sollte 6 sein. Das wurde umgedreht. Das hier.
The number is upside down. This is definitely at number 6.
715. 7.
A dual locking padlock. I need to...
5. Sehr schön. War auch noch unter dieses Teil.
It definitely was here that the victim left her pillow. The purse is full. Yet again, we can dismiss theft as the motive for the murder. Here is the watch she must have removed to prevent it from getting warm. A top-brand lipstick she liked to take, as well as a photo of the victim with some company.
Neuer Gegenstand. Was haben wir da? Betty's first day at work. Mom is
Betty's first day at work. Mom is very proud of you. Elizabeth Barnard, 7 August 1931. So, the young lady did have a name starting with B, and she worked as a ginger cat, an establishment that must be slightly further along the beach.
Jap has gone to the police. The victim has been identified and her family had reported her disappearance. She was called?
Elizabeth Barnard, mainly Betty. She worked as a ginger cat at the cafe slightly further along the beach.
But Poirot, how on earth?
Never mind. Do you have her address?
Yes, she lived with her parents on the street leading to the beach, number 22. Shall we go?
You are far too impatient, Hastings. Let the poor people take in the news first. Let us go and visit the cafe where Betty worked. This hut is locked.
Ins Ginge Cat King. Na gut, Leute. Ich würde mal sagen, ich hoffe, es hat gespeichert, dass wir hier beenden. Und ich veröffentliche das gleich schon. Könnt ihr gerne anschauen. Und wir machen nächstes Mal dann Teil 3 weiter. Sonst, wir haben jetzt wie viel Prozent abgeschlossen? Weiß ich nicht, steht leider hier nicht. Ein Indiz können wir auch noch benutzen. Wir sind jetzt bei dem ABC-Mörder bei B angelangt, bei dem Opfer B. Und wir hören uns sonst nächstes Mal. Eventuell. Mach's gut. Danke fürs Zuschauen. Bis bald. Ciao.